Hello guys, what's up? My name is Kevin and this is my very first YouTube video. I'm the guy that normally researches things on YouTube without ever posting a video. This time I'm actually posting my first video. I research things. I wrote everything down here because I'm not much of a guy that likes to leave out important things as much as I want to speak off the top of my head or speak from the heart. There's too many good things to note without having written it down. So some things I research, like even computer parts, not just the computer, but the memory chip, the RAM, the CPU, the power supply, everything. I look for the top rated stuff. I watch lots of videos on each. All my kitchen appliances. In fact, there's a few good YouTube videos out there from some companies that all they do is kitchen appliances. So I would research like the top 5 blenders or crock pots, and they totally disassemble them. They send them to labs. They spend time cooking with them, and then they come up with all their conclusions. So I was looking to get a good knife set. Everybody usually wants a good set of knives, and like a lot of people, I try to buy it right the first time, so I'm not throwing bad money after bad money. And then I want to be happy with what I bought. You know, I buy it once and I'm satisfied with it for as long as it'll last. So very grateful for the internet world and the YouTube world for that. Just getting people educated without having to be duped by some unscrupulous salesperson. Sometimes there's a couple of them out there, but most people are straight shooters in the sales department. So I'm at Costco, and after having researched knives online, I Googled top 10 knives, and Victorinox came up a lot, J. Henkel's, Shun, some other brands global. So I watched multiple videos on them, and I'm looking, narrowing it down my search and price points, and whether I buy a complete set or if I buy them all a la carte just to get the very pieces that I want. And so I'm in Costco, and there's this guy there selling, and they have a special booth at Costco. You know, they have every week or every 2 weeks there's a special offer going on that's only available through Costco. So there's a guy there, Justin from Cutco Knives. I've never heard of Cutco Knives. I'm standing there watching his demonstration, and I mentioned I'd never heard of them before, and I researched, and I found it interesting that on the YouTube videos it never came up as top 5. All the people around me were like, "You've never heard of Cutco?" And I was like, "No, nobody in my family ever had them, and they weren't a big thing on the internet." So I was wondering, why wouldn't it be a big thing on the internet when these knives were so good? And there was no comparison from Cutco to other knives. So the reason why there was no internet comparison is because these Cutco knives are not available through retail stores. They are only available through a representative. He was demonstrating these scissors. His name was Justin Gregoire. I'm going to leave a link with his name and information attached, because he was not just a good salesperson. There are lots of good people who are good communicators. They're good at excellent at communicating about their product well enough to get you to buy into and willing to exchange your hard-earned money for a product. But this guy was somebody different. He was exceptionally kind. He was so genuine, very, very real. My dealings with him have been less than 1 in 100 of dealing with even good salespeople. So I would encourage you specifically, if you're going to continue to buy, not just buy from Cutco, but buy specifically from him. These scissors, they come apart real easy for just if you want to wash them. I mean, I have a pair of scissors that go in my knife set that they don't come apart. I'm sure a lot of you do, but these things are made of I'm not even sure what material they're made of, but they are so good. This was the demo he did at Costco when I was there. He took a coin and he took his scissors, so he didn't just cut through the center. He actually unwound the coin by continually going around until it rolled out as one long piece. And I mean, it was pass it to you. Here's a copper penny. Go ahead and cut it. And so there's something really different about these scissors. Some of the scissors I researched, Shun came up as one of the top scissor brands. So if you're looking for a high quality set of shears to cut through your chickens or whatever, these things are amazing. I'd recommend that you look into getting yourself Cutco. Nothing about Cutco, they were lifetime warranty on all their products. Some of the customers that were actually at the Costco when I was there, yeah, they had their Cutco set for 30 years, from back in the 70s for some of them. And anytime they had an issue, they would send it off to Cutco. Cutco either fixed it and sent it back, or they gave them a brand new one. I mean, no charge. So this is the kind of service that these guys were offering. I'm like, why have I never heard of these guys? So I immediately went home, got on YouTube, and started researching Cutco versus whatever the competition. Nothing came up. Cutco owners came up, people who had knives with amazing reviews, but nothing came up for Cutco versus. So I would put the Cutco knives and their scissors above some of the J. Henkel's, Shun, Victorinox. So before you make your next purchase on knives, what you've seen on YouTube, make sure you do a comparison to Cutco, because these are lifetime warranty, and I'm a first-time customer. So yeah, make sure you spend time, take a look at them before you make your next purchase. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.